With the announcement of Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS5 and PS4, we thought it would be a good opportunity to look back at the PS4 exclusive Marvel's Spider-Man. Developer Insomniac, known for their Ratchet and Clank series, and now a first-party studio Sony, turned their attention to the open-world superhero genre. If you're new to the channel, this is where we break games down to their four main components: graphics, sound, gameplay and replay value, to give you an overall score. Before we start, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to see all our reviews. Let's get started. There's no doubt this is one of the best looking games of the generation. If you're lucky enough to own a 4K HDR TV, you'll find yourself climbing to the highest perch you can find and just sitting there admiring the view. The cutscenes are also exceptional, with the character models being highly detailed. The facial animations give you a real sense of what the character is feeling, leading to a more immersive experience. The mood of the game changes as you progress through the story, starting off with brilliant sunlight, then progressing through to cloudy, rainy days the further into the game you get.
Douglas, stable control. Boss one.
Because of copyright reasons, we can't play the soundtrack from Spider-Man. Needless to say, it's a Hollywood blockbuster level music here. The cutscenes especially play like a scene straight out of the Marvel movie, pulling on the heartstrings at just the right time. The in-game sound effects didn't really blow me away. They're certainly not bad, but they're about what you'd expect from a game of this kind of budget. I'd heard a lot about how satisfying it is to swing across the city, and I have to say, even after hearing all this, I was still surprised at how fun it actually was. That's not to say it's flawless. I often found myself getting stuck under bridges or completely going in the wrong direction, but the more I played, the less that became a problem. The fighting can be really fun at times, stringing long combos together, launching the enemies into the sky and defying gravity while you give the bad guys a savage beating. As you progress through the game, you'll earn skill points to buy new skills from the skill tree. These points come at a nice pace, giving you access to fun new moves to keep the game fresh. On the downside, I did find that trying to fight some of the bosses while they were flying in the air became quite painful. Having to rotate the camera around at the same time as fighting and swinging was quite difficult, but it's only a small gripe. There's an awful lot to do here, but the game never overwhelms you with too many things to do at once. It slowly reveals things the further you progress into the game. At times I felt like this game falls into a common open world trap of just placing random collectibles and small challenges all over the map to increase the amount you have to do. There's no multiplayer in Spider-Man, which as a fan of single player games doesn't necessarily bother me, but there could have been a lot of fun to be had here, with co-op or battle royale style multiplayer. The main campaign can take upwards of 20 hours, and there's plenty of side missions and DLC to keep you going.
Spider-Man! I must break you!
Spider-Man is an epic game. The story is really strong, the world is amazing and beautiful, and the gameplay mechanics are just downright fun. I kind of wish that some of the stealth scenes throughout the game were simply cutscenes rather than an exercise in frustration, especially when you play as Mary Jane. It felt a little bit like filler and would have been much more enjoyable to simply watch. If you're really interested in completing the story, sometimes the game can get in your way, forcing you to wait while you finish side mission and flying collectibles before you can continue the main story. But it's all worth it. The game is a ton of fun and I can't wait for the Miles Morales follow-up later this year. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to see all our videos. Until next time, this has been an LTD Games review.